his third season in the league.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And incomplete to open things up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush.
Second down and a yard.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And all the way home for a Bronco score.
Marvin Mims,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a Denver touchdown.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
So now here are the Dolphins getting set for their first drive.
They're led out by their quarterback, a day 3 selection in this year's draft.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Now it's Hill. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Oh, what a move. And he works free. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. But you look at this defense.
They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
They'll drop the throw.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
The Dolphins offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes coming in, and he's right up there among the league's best.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The Dolphins hit a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Here's Hill. Over the middle, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and a couple.
70 range.
Now Hill. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Hill looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Bush.
7-7, our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll try to run for it with Benson.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Broncos send out their punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Well, the home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense throughout the first half of the season. As you can see, he's the NFL's leader in touchdown catches. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's Hill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. From the gun, here's Hill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw is Hill. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Hill now to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 37 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Denver's offense now set to go.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
Well, the Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more.
They go play action here on 1st down.
He lets it go deep from there.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Harper. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Play fake. Hill. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Harper. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Hill. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Harper, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading.
And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock, and you've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Out of the gun, Hill. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Trey Benson.
From 8 yards out.
And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And fighting down inside the 25.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now Bush on the return.
Taking it about the 1. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. So we reach halftime in what's been the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards.
Off of play action, Hill. He finds his man, complete. That's Harper. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up second down. Now a give, right side. It's Harper. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
From the gun on third down. Hill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On play action, they'll throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run with Benson.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Marvin Mims,
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
and the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. On the ground, this is Devon Achane, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. They go play fake, and it's Hill. Forced out to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Holding offense.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. A shotgun snap for Hill. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw here is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Up the middle, Achane.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Achane.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They'll try the air now with Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill from 6 yards away.
And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
So the Broncos coming out now.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Quickly into the hands of Mims.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And his kick is indeed good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards to go, second down.
79 Broncos.
Now Hill. His throw incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On third down,
Harper.
and he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Now, fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
They'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple.
Back to throw again. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He finds his man, complete. It's Manning. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be fourth down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Play action. It's Hill. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down at 7. A give left side. Here's Achane. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
13 yards on the play. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Hill. And that'll be incomplete.
Looking for Michael Mayer on the play.
And that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Up the middle they go. It's Harper, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun, here's Hill.
Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Hill looks to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. He finds his man, complete. It's Manning. And all the way down to the 9. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now back to throw. Staying on his feet. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. A higher scoring game, Charles.